Hi guys, welcome back to Plane Archives. I didn't have time to make the other videos. Truly sorry. I don't think I will have time tomorrow. I will see if I have time. But today is an important day of Plane Archives because I take some notes. No, I just copy pasted the Wikipedia and printed the page for this thing. And then stapled it together. So anyway, today you are like, Eli, what are we gonna do? So we are gonna look at the BV 238, I think. Yeah, 38 or 238 or 238. BV stands for Blom and Voss, a German aircraft. Now you know German were not the brightest, but they were the most creative in the war because I wanted to win it. So I have an image on my little sheet here of information of the BV of the plane, of the bomber, because it was a bomber. Don't know if you can see, but later on I will probably add some images. But it was a huge aircraft. One of the... So I'm just gonna quickly read, not all, but like certain phrases. Just to give you an idea, the Blom and Voss, was a German flying boat. Now, flying boats, if you know what they are, it's not like... it's like the bottom is developed to be like a boat. So this thing will then, the landing gears will not touch the ground. So it would use its bottom to land. It would do like this, and they would be normal. And then the landing gears will help. But this thing had and I don't know if he had a lot of guns. It was described as no guns, but I'm not sure. So it was a German flying boat built during World War II. It was the heaviest aircraft ever built. When it first flew in 1944. It was the largest aircraft produced by any of the Axis power during World War II. Okay, now that you know a little plot about it, its role was a flying boat, manufacturer Blom and Voss. First flight was in April 1944. Prime user Germany, and number built 1 with 2 incomplete prototypes. So now the image I show you was a prototype, but I'm gonna try to find some other images. Anyway, this is one of my favorite bombers because it's so cool, and when it take off, the landing gears are weird, but it's so cool. It could carry heavy bombs. So now let's go through the history of this manufacturer. So, development of the BV 238 giant flying boat began in 1941, following the success of the smaller but still enormous BV 222 or 222 Viking, not Viking, Viking. An approximately quarter scale of the model BV 238 was commissioned to test the new long and slim hull design built by the Czechoslovakian Flugtechnische Fertigungsgesellschaft Prague, FGP. The FGP 227 arrived too late to contribute any data to the program. Although extensive defensive armament was planned, the first prototype, the BV-238 V1, had none. So V1 version 1, maybe if it could have time to develop more, it could maybe have been taught a little bit about what was the plan here. And it would have been genius to make some weapons. Anyway, so yeah, and none. Bearing the Strangenschein alphabetic radio code of RO plus EZ. It began flight trials in April 1944. It was strafed, like low altitude shooting, and partially sunk while moored on Lake Scal. So it was docked, but not on land, on the water. So it was docked, and I could have imagined a board dramatic and like, oh no, we're losing control, but no, it just was parked, nobody had died. That's a little bit boring for one of the largest aircraft that ever saw war. Now, like I said, some miles to the east of Ember, one wing remained above water and was salvaged. But by the time the war had ended and the Allies refused to let it be restored, so it was taken out of deeper water and sunk. So what's fun about that is that actually the thing was, what are we talking about today? Yeah, one wing remained, yeah, and partially sunk. Now, yeah, it was strafed, yeah, to the east of it, some miles to the east of Ember, was strafed and partially sunk. But the thing is that that's it. It was taken down 4 days before the war ended. So that's quite interesting. Now, one other prototype was definitely complete but never flown, and 2 more were under construction at the end of the war. Let me just check. Okay. So yeah, now let's get on to the flying boat. Let's go, guys. The BV-238 was a large and extremely large flying boat of conventional aerodynamic design, but thus it was also heavily armored. So don't mess with it, please. It's for safety. And look at the landing gears. These are weird, but they help more than you think. Now to close off this episode, let's just talk about the characteristics, and now after that I will show you a model of the plane. The crew was 12. The length was 43.35 meters. Wingspan 60.17 meters. Height 12.8 meters. Wing area 360.16 meters. Empty weight 54.780 kilograms. Gross weight 9,000 kilograms for reconnaissance mission. So data from aircraft literature, yeah. What kidding, but okay. Now, so let's just see for the end what was resembling this thing. So you see, I think yeah. So this is one of the it's the Viking. So that's the old cousin, but just the interior is similar, but the outside with the guns, like if you see it, there was one here, one in the back, and another one on the other wing, and then there was one here. But the interior is the same, so it was so big that it could have two floors. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I put a lot of work on it, so please like if you want to see a Spitfire. You know it's over there. So I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.